Alright, so this should be a pretty quick video. This would be Goodwill hunting, I guess. um, yeah, so every time we go to Goodwill, we hardly ever come out with any CDs or DVDs that are any good. We only get a few, like 3 or 4, and we don't get a big selection either. So this is probably the biggest load of this little bit right here. I think it's like 10 or 11 items. It's probably the most we've had at our particular Goodwill. Why? Because I guess people are picking over quite frequently at Goodwill, and we just happened to catch a Home Depot HDX brand tote sitting out right by the shelves so they could be, I guess, processed and put up, and we were able to dig through the tote ourselves, and this is why I think we came out with more than normal. Not to say that any of these are spectacular finds, because they're about run-of-the-mill, and some DVDs and some Blu-rays. So let's get started. Let's get this over with. Because we got 3 or 4 videos. We're 3 or 4 videos behind right now. We have things that we've collected from different places that are stacking up in the corner that we need to make videos about, then process, then put away. We haven't even done that yet. So, yeah, I still have to make a video about the electronics that I got, certain game systems, and I know we got the Xbox out of the way yesterday, but in the video yesterday that we covered, but we have PlayStations, we have 4Ks we haven't discussed yet, really good finds, and we have what else do we have?
Another haul.
Yeah, we have another whole haul, like way bigger than this, and we have a couple of wrapped VHSs. We have Blu-ray players and a 4K player.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have all of that stuff. We haven't even done a video on yet, and so y'all like and subscribe, or at least subscribe if y'all want to see some of the stuff that we haven't even made yet. Anyway. Finally got stuck buying the Bodyguard because it came for $2, and it's almost not worth it. But it was $2.
Yeah, Goodwill is $2 for.
Yeah, Goodwill, everything's $2 for stuff like this. I think.
They're actually fixing to change the price of that as of today's date.
Really?
People at the front told us that.
What?
Or they told me that when you walked off.
Yeah. What was the price that they?
Like the dollar was $1.99 for DVDs and Blu-rays collectively, but they're fixing to change. That's all they said.
They didn't say what the price was going to be?
Nope, they just said it's fixing to change. That's it.
It might be lower.
It could be. I mean, CDs are 99 cents, but there was no CDs there.
Well, if they're selling DVDs online, Meet Dave, that's a cool movie. If they're selling DVDs like this online for 49 cents, but you got to buy them secretly in bulk, in other words, you can't tell what you're getting before you get it.
Right.
Like 80 for $39, $35, which comes about 49 cents a piece, 40-something cents, 43 cents a piece. Then why would they keep changing their price higher? I don't know, maybe. Okay, so where was I at? Oh yeah, Bodyguard. So yeah, I don't know if you're old enough to remember back when CDs first came out. They were out for a while, but they were giving you these you could get these mail order DVDs, and you could order a whole bunch of DVDs. It was right around the time when they released the soundtrack for The Bodyguard, this movie, and nobody wanted that CD. Everybody was throwing that CD in the corner. They all wanted something else, like
Judgment Night, maybe.
No, they wanted like Guns N' Roses.
Oh yeah.
Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. They didn't want this, but it all came in the same bundle, and it was mail order, and so everybody was taking their parents' mail and filling out fraudulently the mail order form and getting all these and trading amongst their friends. That was a big deal. So when I think about The Bodyguard and I see it in places, I think I don't want The Bodyguard because I didn't want it in 1992 and 1991, and I don't want it now. So I've always rejected it, but we finally picked it up for $2, and I hope it was worth it. All right, We have it now. Forrest Gump. So we were going to buy this on 4K, but it's too expensive, and I hear bad things about the Forrest Gump 4K. So we picked it up for $2.
$2 Blu-ray. That was supposed to be good. Apparently.
Got a great soundtrack. This movie's got an awesome soundtrack, and it brings you into, gives you quite a good feel for what it would have been like to live in this time frame. And that's pretty much what I like about the movie. Everything else, the fictitious, what it would be like to have achieved all these different things, is pretty cool for fantasy. But the truth is the time period in which they painted all this and what it was like and the lifestyle and everything else was pretty good. So it was an enjoyable movie. I'm not a huge Tom Hanks fan, but the movie was great. I think this is probably his best movie. Anyway. Oh yeah, this. So we got this comedy, unrated or whatever, unrated smut. And now we have this, I think we have
2.
Ted 2 on Blu-ray.
So now you got 1 and 2.
So now we got 1 and 2 to match. So this can go in our history records. I did see this. It was a stretch to make things funny, I guess. When you kind of socially unacceptable, you see people that are socially unacceptable, and they really got to go out of their way to make people laugh by throwing everything, including the kitchen sink, and it's got that fine line between inappropriate and that's a
you gotta go all out.
Yeah, that's a social misfit. Most social misfit. If anybody ever does that in public or amongst a group of friends, then you know what that fine line is. And so that's what this movie crosses. Just like most of today's comedy, because they can't.
I guess people laughed up too much in the past.
They just think they got to one-up everything, and they just ran out of one-ups. It wouldn't be so bad if they just went back in time and kind of did a redo of what was funny without stealing the entire plot of something else. I don't know.
Speaking of old school funny, you got one down.
Oh yeah, right. So we had to pick this up, right? We had to get this because, I like controversial things, and they oftentimes like to go after comedians first, right? So,
yep.
This was back before, I guess, Eddie Murphy was completely woke and brainwashed. I don't know. Maybe he's not. I just know that the remake of different movies didn't really turn out that well. Like Coming to America. I didn't really find it too much crap in it. The first Coming to America was hilarious. But, they gotta mess things up, these people today, man. They gotta mess things up, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. But that was funny. Yeah.
You got an Xbox now.
Ooh. Disc 1 and 2.
I don't know which was the 2-disc thing. I thought we got away from that with the PS1.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a video game expert, but I can say this. We now got this game for 360, and now every time we see an Xbox game, we'll have to buy it for the system and put it in its little decorative place, Yeah, I don't know what this is.
It's a Blu-ray, though.
Yeah, look how old Katie Holmes is getting. I guess we're all getting old. This was I think, one of the last ones to be a victim of Tom Cruise. I think. I don't know. In public, they brought these people out, it's like, this is my new stalk. I'm going to stalk this person this week. It was weird. I just remember that being really weird. Yeah. So I guess it's like, it reminds me. I don't know. Sorry, Tom Cruise fans. It was just really weird when he was posted all this stuff was on the news and different things at talk shows with this guy and his
but it's wrapped. That Blu-ray's wrapped.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, go figure. Yeah, it's wrapped.
All right, cool.
All the way wrapped.
Honestly, probably will stay wrapped. There. Anyway, Meet Dave is hilarious. Like I said, Eddie Murphy was still funny here. And I guess somebody got inside his head.
Like that.
I never saw this with Russell Crowe. It's just kind of weird that Russell Crowe plays like kind of like a biblical role. I mean, he did good in the what do you call that? The Are You Not Entertained? The Gladiator. He did good in that. I just don't picture Russell Crowe being a biblical person in a biblical role.
Yeah.
Just like Charlton Heston. I didn't picture him being in a biblical role. However, he did all right in it. But Russell Crowe kind of reminds me of an angry bar fighter. You can put him in a biblical role, you know. Okay, maybe he can build the ark. That's fine. But yeah, I don't know. I don't if that's even what. Yeah, that is what this is about. Yep.
The ark.
I don't know what this is. Never saw it. Don't know.
One of those family-friendly movies, probably.
Dude, this is 2020, I think. Or 20-something. I mean, close to 2020. I don't see anything being that family-friendly that close to 2020.
Yeah.
You know, not without a smashing innuendo right in your face. You know?
Or some kind of agenda.
That's what I mean.
Yep.
Alright. This was a good movie. I saw this. Yeah, because Sorbo's this guy. Yeah, I remember this. But now we have it on Blu-ray. I don't think I had this in the collection, so I gotta get it. I don't think I have any of the other ones either with, I forgot.
What, the Apocalypse movies?
Yeah, with, a guy from...
Revelation Road or something?
No, I don't know. It's this guy that played, I can't believe I don't remember that. I mean, every little girl liked this kid, and he wasn't even biblical at the time. He wasn't even religious at the time. He was a sitcom kid. Anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. He made a bunch of these movies too. Different types of religious movies. But anyway, yeah, we got it added to the collection. The guy who was involved in this. Right. We must have got somebody's religious collection, huh? I mean, some of them. Is that him? Kurt Cameron? Am I saying that right?
Not sure.
Maybe Kurt Cameron. This guy. He was actually originally a sitcom kid. A TV show. For us back when we were young. Anyway. That's it?
Yeah.
Well, this was kind of a boring collection, wasn't it?
Yeah, is that another religious movie or something?
No, I think this is kind of...
Country singer or something?
I don't know.
It's got Dennis Quaid in it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to speak because I don't know which one it is. But anyway, we own it, and I guess we got to log all this stuff in, so... Yeah, this was someone's... Although I don't know where Ted came from. That doesn't.
How about Eddie Murphy's Delirious? Gee.
Yeah. Look at that. I mean, that's kind of like something you'd see on on your aunt's, mantle.
Yeah.
You know, maybe.
Like, I'm gonna watch this today. The Bodyguard in it too.
Yeah. All right. Well, look. I mean, it's a lot of Blu-rays, but $2 each. Some people sell them for $1. It's a horrible price to pay. You don't see a lot of Blu-rays here, right? Because paying $2 for a Blu-ray today is kind of high. I'm sorry, a DVD.
Yeah.
And this is a DVD, so...
Yeah, this is not the dollar thrift store anymore.
Right.
That's why it's not a lot.
Yeah.
This is where you kind of got to sift through more.
Yeah, you got to really pick out what you want. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe. Didn't mean to drag this out that long. Yeah.
Get a different case. I think we already have
different case of Buffy's disc. Alright. Thank y'all for watching.